Hello folks and welcome back to youtube.com/gameswithnick. We have a busy day today. We need to level all of our professions up, or rather complete all of our profession quests that are level 5. Have a bunch of combat classes level 10 quests to complete as well. And then maybe even the level 10 and 15 respectively of those two groups of things. So, lots of reading, lots of watching. Thank you for joining me. As a reminder, this is a separate leveling series that I'm pre-recording and posting on YouTube. If you would like to see me play through the game live, I stream it at various times on twitch.tv/gameswithnick. Let's go talk to the goldsmith. Oh, Joanna! I'm honestly a bit surprised to see you. Most newcomers find Gigi's evaluation so harsh that we never hear from them again. I'm so glad that she didn't take him seriously when he said your copper wasn't fit for a chamber pot. I mean, really, it doesn't even make sense. You could make a chamber pot out of anything. Anyway, I hope you've been working hard because your next task won't be nearly as easy as the last. Listen well, Joanna. I want you to make me 3 copper gorgets. For this, you'll need copper ingots, which you very conveniently learned to make last time. Now I direct you to purchase ore from Icedone before, but there are other ways to obtain it. You could go dig it up yourself, or perhaps befriend a lonely miner and convince him to share some with you. However you choose to obtain your materials, I'm sure you'll put them to good use. Alright, okay, I need 6 ingots. We're gonna use the quick synthesis to... Or maybe that was a bad idea. If we actually do it by hand, I think we might get a lot better. Nope, never mind. Alright, and then 3 of these. And these we will absolutely quick synthesize. Are the gorgets ready yet, Joanna? Don't keep me waiting too long. Well, in my opinion... Gorgets. Your gorgets are gorgeous, Greenhorn. Oh, wait. I meant grotesque, ungodly, an affront to the gods themselves. For shame. Beg your pardon, Joanna. I'm afraid a constructive criticism isn't one of Gigi's strong points. But where was I? Ah, yes. Your gorgets were made, strong and functional. And that's the least they should be, as they're meant to protect one's throat. When it comes to basic pieces like these, we don't have much creative freedom. Still, this doesn't mean we should put in less effort, especially since the techniques used to craft simple accessories are the same ones used to craft elaborate ones. Now then, you've learned how to handle your hammer, but there's another tool I'd like you to get acquainted with. With this grinding wheel, you'll find it easier to add the finishing touches when you craft. Try using it and you'll see what I mean. Keep your nose to the grinding wheel and you'll be ready for your next challenge in no time at all. We're gonna stick with the 10 pieces. Oh. Damn it! Accidentally pressed B instead of A and exited out. So we're gonna skip the cutscene and just take that. Move on with our lives. Alright, next up. is the Alchemist Guild. Alchemist is right here. What? What is it now? Guild for the poor? Another cursed love filter? Ah, you're that wretch that insists on dusting my bench, aren't you? No? Then who? Oh, my new assistant. No, don't bother. Do not bother me with more names. My mind shall not be cluttered with trivial details unrelated to the alchemical processes. I trust you have busied yourself with the master of your discipline. I have scant moments to spare on lessons, but I suppose I must invest a modicum of time in your training if you are to be of any use to me. Let us move on to the second fundamental principle of alchemy. Your understanding of this principle will be best facilitated by creating 3 bottles of antidote. For this task, you must need to acquire the stipulated number of grass vipers, as well as a chunk of rock salt. I believe the guild is off the poisonous snakes in stock, so you don't need to purchase them from that supplier. Blast. Ah, yes, Esminet. As for the rock salt, I believe she can supply that too, and for a reasonable price. I rather suggest seeing her for all your simple ingredient needs, unless you fancy the idea of scrabbling in the sand to find them yourself. In any case, I'm not terribly concerned with how you procure your materials. What is most important is that you experience this fundamental principle firsthand as you concoct 3 bottles of antidote. Return to me with the bliss of new knowledge stamped upon your features. Can I actually gather grass vipers, or do I really have to? Oh, this is minor, yes. Bet I could get them with the botanist. Yeah. We're gonna do it. We're gonna be fully self-supporting. We're gonna go to Horizon. And get our own damn vipers. Oh, also apparently already. Oh, it's because they got an antidote through a quest, isn't it? Well, I mean, we're here. We just got the ability to, I don't remember what it's called, scavenge, quarry, whatever, but... Ooh, we get some rye, we got moko grass, carrots, and a grass viper. Hell yeah. I'm gonna have to come here and just spend a good half hour gathering moko grass, won't I? Ooh, we got some seeds? Okay. I have to say, I am greatly enjoying the gathering profession. Well, okay. The 2 non-fishing gathering professions. Fishing, that's just something that I'm lost in translation, I think. Fishing is, I think, almost a way of life for the Japanese because of, you know, they're surrounded by water, and that's why all those JRPGs tend to have fishing minigames in them, because it's something that Japanese people really experience a lot. I have never been fishing. I don't particularly care for fishing. Oh shit, we're actually pretty close to getting botanist to level 22, aren't we? Dang. Well, actually not that close, I guess. Thank you. And then, oh. Yeah, this is not really gonna move the needle. Get some more rye, I guess. Yeah. Actually, yeah, let's actually spend a few minutes gathering some rye. In fact, tell you what, I'll pause the recording and restart it after we've been doing some rye gathering. So let me just hit the pause button. Alright, we've done some gathering of rye that's gonna be helpful when we actually hit the culinarian later in the stream. While we're here... actually, no, you know what? I'll do that later. Let's go back to Ul'dah. And no, wait, the funny thing is that we didn't have to do any of this because we had 3 antidotes by completing the combat quests and stuff, so... But ingredient gathering is just so fun in this game. They just really nailed that. Okay. Alchemists. That's what we're doing. Nope. Here. My fingers are always faster than my brain every time I want to switch jobs. I'm like, oh, move here. No, do this. Alright. Here are my antidotes that I legally made myself. Totally, absolutely, yeah. No, yeah, I did these. Aha, what an excellent result, my precarious protege. I see you have obtained the optimum viscosity without clouding the crimson hue. It will be most interesting to see how well these mixtures perform on life test subjects. Well, of course they'll be poisoned. How else would I gauge the efficacy of your work? But never mind that. What have you learned on the second alchemical principle? You have produced a helpful compound by combining otherwise mundane or lethally harmful substances. Does this not expand your awareness of what is attainable with this profession? Just as it is possible for medicine to act as a poison in sufficient amounts, so it is possible for a poison to be utilized as a cure. Your successful creation of these antidotes is evidence of this very fact. Those without knowledge of alchemy would spare not a second glance for the venomous grass viper, but mix its venom with the appropriate amount of rock salt, and people will flock to your doors to purchase your miraculous remedy. Study, experiment, and reveal worth in the most unexpected of places. The desire for sustenance and rest will become as minor annoyances once you have learned the joy of such discoveries. It is time you added the Saboteur's Mortar to your repertoire of alchemical devices. The mortar is often referred to as a secondary tool, but used in conjunction with a primary tool such as the alembic, you will soon come to appreciate its value in your work. I foresee much practical use for your growing skills, my eager apprentice. Now run along and find a use for your new toy. I have further research to conduct. Yeah, all these suck as usual. The problem with leveling these is that even at the beginning, you outpace other stuff so freaking fast. Do I really have no other choice now but to... Have I done the goldsmith? Yes, I've done the goldsmith. So I guess I should go and do the gladiator and the thaumaturge quests, shouldn't I? They only have gladiators and thaumaturges here? Really? Okay. No, pugilists too. Yeah, let's do the pugilists first, because pugilists are awesome. I might swap the rogue as my main melee class for the pugilist, because I love playing the pugilist that much. Alright. Here we are. Where's everybody? Come on, load up. Load up! .360 no scope. Ah, there you are, Joanna. See, you've been training hard as ever. Ah, your eyes are starting to have the sharpness of a predator about them. Last time, you learned the basic of combinations. Today, I would have you build on that knowledge. I've set up 5 wooden dummies outside the guild alongside the merchant strip. But when we warm-up, I want you to deal each a solid boot shine combo. Oh, and don't mind the townsfolk who've gathered to watch. Alright, dope. Yes, master. Hi, Shisho. Jesus, just grab this one. Alright, I am done, master. What next? So the wooden dummies have felt your wrath. Good. Now I can move on to your lesson. When you first came to us, I taught you that combinations make a pugilist. What you need to know next is that another hodgepodge of strikes makes a combination. There's an order to things, a natural flow from one technique to another. Today, I would have you practice one of the most elementary combinations in a pugilist's arsenal. It goes like this. Lead in with a swift boot shine combo. Keep your foe off balance with a true strike. Then bring it home with a blistering snap punch. With practice, dedications, combinations such as this will become second nature. They must if you expect to become an accomplished pugilist. Now, you'll need some opponents to practice on. The kicker that infests the rat's nest in central town will know how to serve. Hit them with snap punch 3 times and we'll call the lesson well learned. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, actually, I can go to Blackbird Station and go from there. This is the level 10 quest, right? I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay. Jump. It's funny. The fate is precisely where my enemies are. Alright. Back to the guild. Nope. Just friend. Somehow it makes sense that in the Pugilist Guild you're just running together. It's very apropos. Or, oh, loading. I have so many I have so much garbage in my inventory. Come on, load up! There we go. Hey, you've already mastered a snap punch combination? Cracky Joanna, you're natural at it, just like I was. Not to brag, but I happen to have a veritable storm. Actually, I should do a sort of an old guy voice. Not to brag, but I happen to have a veritable storm of flying fists when the moose tracks me. I'll treat you to a demonstration here and now, except I'm liable to tear down the entire guild in the process. Master Halmon has a penchant for regaling us with tales of his exploits, but these never amount to a demonstration. His favorite is his victory over the fearsome marauder, Wide Axe, whom he fell with a combination so swift and seamless they say you couldn't see his hands. Or so the legend goes. Ho ho ho, that one never gets old. Our dearest master's humility aside, your progress is truly astounding, Joanna. If I don't keep on my toes, you'll have to surpass me in a matter of moons. Trust between you and me, Chichika's been on a slump of late. It all began when her closest friend and guildmate suddenly up and disappeared. Rurukuta's the lad name, and he and Chichuto joined the guild together. The two of them were born to refugees and were orphaned in a calamity. Not long after I was made guildmaster, I found them on the streets, starved near to death. I did what any decent man would. I took them in and clothed them and fed them. When they were strong again, they said they wanted to become pugilists like me, and so I trained them as well. Since then, they've been best friends and rivals both, one helping to raise the other up. Would that we knew what's become of Rukuta. But we're talking about you, Joanna. You've impressed me yet again, and I hope you continue to do so. Keep up the good work, you hear? Thanks, Gramps. Gimme some money. Alright. Next up, let's do the Gladiator. Boy, we're lagging a little bit, huh? Which is weird, because I'm using less bandwidth than usual. Gladiators Guild. Ooh. What's my ping? Oh, Jesus, yeah. That is not good ping. Wonder why. I mean, we're not doing anything that requires a low ping, per se. It's just annoying. You look well, Joanna. I hope you're ready for your next task, because I require your immediate assistance. There have been several violent murders recently, the victims of which were all Hiren men. Based on multiple spear wounds found upon the body of the deceased, we believe the Lancers are responsible for the crimes. Not only are these murders a blight upon our city, I fear it is only a matter of time before one of our own is targeted. They have just received reports of foreign Lancers skulking about in Stone's Throw. Considering the circumstances, I find it likely that these are our culprits. We cannot abide any more murders. Go to Stone's Throw outside the Gate of Nald, and speak with any you find in the area. With luck, we may find these Lancers before they strike again. Oh, that's literally just outside the gate, huh? Okay. Gate of Nald. Oh, Giant Tortoise is on our list. Get her down. Don't kill me, please! I'm not the one you want! Alright. Thank you. Thank you! They appeared out of nowhere, asked me if I was all this at Spear Point. I said no, but they attacked me anyway. What did I do to deserve this? Uh-oh. Ooh, if Miller hears that all this is around, it's not gonna be good news. But we should report to the Guildmaster, I guess. Oh, actually, while we're here, since we're here, there should be... That the NPCs take forever to pop, don't they? Fuck me. God, is it my connection or what? It's gotta be my connection. There's the Incube, that's... I guess I don't know if there's one of them around here. Oh, there he is. Temporarily switch to Conjurer. Check for equipment. Oh, I need to be level 15 to do the healer stuff. Okay. Never mind. Some other time. Blade Eater is back. I guess it makes sense to want you to do it before you enter the dungeon. I'll have to do some leaves or run some stuff. So they were indeed the murderers we sought. But what brought Duskwight freelancers all the way from the Black Shroud? And what were they murdering here in men with swords? For a sword! What is it? Lancers for sword! A gang of them, hiding in a tunnel south of the Black Rush station. Seems we're not rid of them yet, Joanna. You might as well finish what you started. Go to Central Thonlan and dispatch the last of these freelancers. Bruce, accompany Joanna. See that she doesn't die. Well, I can't keep the loss from getting skewered, but I'll patch her up best I can. Joanna, defend Bruce. He knows powerful healing magics, but he cannot employ them unless you keep all your enemies occupied. Betray Commander, full attention at all times. I am counting on you to keep those bastards away from me. Watch me back and I'll watch yours. You have your orders, gladiators. Send its freelancers to the 7th gate. Okay, let me pop this guy then, I guess. Let's see there. In fact, no, I probably just need to go to Black Rush Station. I thought I'd unlocked my job gauge 2 for Gladiator. Why do I not see it? Oh yeah, the oath gauge is down here. It's supposed to be down here at least. Maybe it only shows up during actual fights. I guess we'll see. Let me kill Giant Tortoise number 2. Oh boy, this one is actually pretty high level. And I'm only a poor level 10 gladiator. Does this straight up stun stuff? Huh. You know, I never actually use it in my normal build, in my Gladiator main. I wonder if I should maybe include it in the rotation. This is gonna be an instance fight, right? Yeah. Alright. Whoa. Jesus, Bruce, give me a second. Like, don't run into danger like that. What the fuck, man? Okay, where? Oh. Damn it! Wrong way! Okay, we're gonna go this way then, right? Are we going? Are we going? Listen, I can keep his attention, man, but you also gotta step out of the frickin' AoE that he does. Moron. It's almost as if you never played this this game before. Don't you know to dodge shit? Come on. Okay. This should do it, right? Right? Please? Yes. And then we just talk to him. Looks like we're done here. Let's head home, Joanna. I could use a drink. Boy, somebody's a bit of a problem, eh? Whee! Ooh, ooh, Gladiator Guild. Has our ping gotten any better? Oh yeah, it's gotten a lot better. Congratulations on a job well done, Joanna. Bruce says you acquitted yourself well. I must say, you have shown tremendous growth since you joined us. I wanted to ask you. Bruce believes the freelancer were out for a bounty. What is your opinion on this, Joanna? Oh, I should be honest with her. They were tracking a man named Aldous. Aldous? Are you sure that's the name you heard? But he's alive? But how? I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the name I heard. I think I have these already. I just can't equip them yet. Alright. That's a gladiator level up. Now it's the thaumaturge time. Also known as Black Mage in training. No, not this way. This way, this way, this way. Boop, boop, boop. Move this on the side. This is, oh yeah, sleep. Ah, yeah, this can also go on this side. In fact, I kind of want transpose on the same side as my things. Yes, Yes, Joanna, yes. The aura of power surrounding you is palpable. The glare begins to blind my thaumaturge's eye. Your lesson today shall be taught by Kokobani. Go to him and hear from the chapter entitled The Thread of Paucity. Aha! So, Joanna, you've come to learn at the foot of the third eldest brother, have you? I promise you, however, your education shall not be third-rate. Let us read from the second chapter, shall we? Are you settled? No last moment trips to the privy? Well then. The Treaty of Paucity. The Thread of Paucity. Ah, how magnificent the ruthless power we wield. Flame devours, ice entombs, and lightning courses through the stricken bodies of our foes. But, oh, such desperation when the wellsprings run dry. Flame sputters out, ice melts into slush, and lightning sparks no longer. Know you this threat, and mind you the limits of your mortal vessel. A terrifying thought, isn't it? Thaumaturge has exhausted her arcane reserves as not but a woman with a stick and a funny hat. For we mages, you may as well equate the etheric energy flowing through our veins with our very lifeblood. Should a battle find us lacking this precious resource, we're as good as dead. Controlling the expenditure of your power requires an understanding of etheric balance. The scales can tip in one or two directions, astrally or umbrally. When your mind and spirit lean into the umbral direction, your thaumaturge is affected by a state known as umbral ice. The potency of your spells is diminished, but they also require less energy to invoke. Oh, it's diminished! Okay! On the other hand, a thaumaturge in the astral fire state will find the potency of her incantation enhanced, but at a greater cost to her etheric stamina. Now, with the concept of etheric balance and efficient casting foremost in your mind, I bid you go forth and slay 8 Efts. Pray to your best to stay alive. It reflects badly on me when the mole corpse of one of my pupils is returned to the ossuary. Okay, we gotta go over here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I guess they don't. Don't really explain to you. In fact, they don't explain to you that when you're casting with the ice, your ability is actually diminished. Which seems like a pretty essential thing to know, but... Also, Transpose is not as good as I thought it was because it only gives you one stack of the opposite element, but better than nothing. Alright. Ooh. Oh, I should have done Thunder first. No, every time. Thunder first. So you get damage over time on it. I can just finish it with a blizzard. Actually, I gotta say, the MP management for the Thaumaturge, it's pretty fucking fun to do. Oh. It also feels like killing 8 of these things is way too much, but... Who am I but a lowly Thaumaturge? 1, 2. Off it. Alright. Back to Ul'dah. Once we're done with this, I think we're literally done with everything in Ul'dah. So that's when we'll head back to Lemsa and do the Culinarian, which actually has 2 quests. The Fishing Guild, and the Blacksmith and Armor. Alright, this way. Always takes me a second to orient myself. Aha! You arrived before me upright and breeding. Wonderful! It is so much simpler to pose questions to a student without having to resort to necromantic divination. Tell me, Joanna, what action would you take if you found your thaumaturgical endurance exhausted in the middle of battle? Please. Oh, most practical indeed. A discreet withdrawal to await the replenishment of your energies is a sound strategy, but there should be nowhere left to run. A vial of ether can be your stoutest ally. Ah, ether, the draft of the gods. We thaumaturges, indeed, any who practice the arts of arcane manipulation, value the substance above all others. Thus it was with unbridled fury that we received the most recent report of beastman activity. It seems an Amalja raiding party has attacked a caravan on the trade routes and made off with an entire crate of precious ether. Time has come for you to put your new knowledge to the test. Annihilate these Amalja bandits and retrieve the cargo of ether-filled vials. According to the report, the armor war transport was last spotted to the south of Drybone. Ah, and I believe Kokobuki has an additional request. While you're busy incinerating Amalja, be sure to collect some samples of their blood. Assuming you can draw any from their smoking remains. Alright. Going south. Exit? No. Oh god, I hate Camp Drybone so much. I forgot about it. Oh. I hate it. Oh. I hate it so much. It's just the fact that there's only one exit from from this side, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I guess no, there's another one that sends you the opposite way. It's just the fact that it's a hole in the ground makes it so uncomfortable to find and to get out of. Oh. Well, Well, don't mind me. Boy, these are... I mean, you can feel the level 15 against these. To the point that I can't actually get right into the next one. I need to give it a minute. Oh, I need to kill 3 of them? Fuck's sake. Like, I don't think we're ever at risk of outright dying with these, but they're also stretching us more than I feel comfortable with. Is that we have absolutely no way to heal or stop damage from happening. I guess there's only 2 magic classes so far, right? Yeah, it's the Thaumaturge and the Arcanist can heal. That's why this one feels a lot trickier. Maybe I should do this. It should lower his attacks. First enemy against which Thunder actually ran out. It's funny. Did I get something else? No. Cool. Here's the War Transport. Well, hello. Oh, you're not as scary. Oh, thank God. I don't even need to swap to Umbral to beat you. Alright. Investigate. Cool. We got it. Let's go back to the Steps of Nald. Thaumaturge's Guild. Did I detect the scent of ether? And I trust that stench is Amalja's blood. Oh ho, 10 vials, 20, 30! The sight of so much ether is just so very comforting. What have we here, Kukubani? Is this the crate that was stolen? I see Joanna's lesson have had the desired effect. I will assume the vial of viscous liquid you have there is beastman blood. Kukabuzi should be pleased. Kukabuki! You left word for me to visit the ossuary. Have you finally decided to begin my training in thaumaturgy? Ah, Kukabusi, good of you to come. Joanna here was kind enough to obtain a supply of Amalja's blood for you. An alchemist acquaintance of mine explained how you had been using the substance in your research to create mana-amplifying elixir. Naturally, you are most interested in the results of such experiments. So you see, Busi, heroic as an alchemist already puts you in a position to work alongside us. You didn't become a thaumaturge to be part of our family. That's right, Busi. Besides, the battlefield is a dangerous place, and our skills are not exactly suited to keeping others safe from harm. I see. This is my other attempt to dissuade me from pursuing my true calling. I do not want to cheer you on from the safety of my workbench. I want to fight at your side. Busi! We just cannot stand the thought of you being harmed. Pray do not do anything foolish. I do apologize, brother. I sometimes forget how difficult it must be not having a natural aptitude for the arcane arts. As mentioned before, Joanna, Kakabusi is dangerously unsuited to the wielding of thaumaturge. Even with the proper training, he would be unable to cast magics as we can. Were he to attempt to force a manifestation of power, the strain of his esoteric reserves would likely kill him. But let us not dwell on this unpleasant circumstance. For you, on the other hand, are brimming with thaumaturgic potential. Remain diligent in your studies and do not cease in your efforts to expand your wellspring of power. You know, you could have waited until he was gone to tell me that. Like, that was kind of a dick move. Hey, we got Blizzard 2. And level 12. Nice. The same as Blizzard 1, just more expensive. Oh no, Blizzard 2 is a area spell. Fascinating. The same thing true for Fire 2? Or whatever you call it. Yeah, okay. The 2s are area of effect spells. Oh, and they wait until level 30 to give me a barrier. Jerks. Interesting, we get Fire 3, but not Blizzard 3? Maybe that's a, quest thing. Level 20 is when we're gonna get a second stack of the Fire and the Meld. Ooh, you get to proc Thunder. That's gonna be cool. Cool. Yeah, just, you know, really enjoying, playing as a thaumaturge too, I have to be honest. Alright, now that we're done with Ulta, it is time for Lemsa. So let's make our way over there. But before we go through the various crafting quests, I've done some more grinding, and, let's get through the, let's go back to Ulda. Well, actually, no, you know what? Let's do all of the crafting quests, starting with a culinarian. But I've gotten the pugilist up to level 15, so we're gonna do that. Class quest. And then I might switch the rogue for the pugilist in terms of my main classes. Ah, Joanna, fine timing. I need your help. Remember Ingham? Well, your grill trap did wonders for his motivation. Lad's been working his arse off ever since. Any road, I thought I'd give him a chance to prove himself with a big order for delivery, but it looks like he might have bit off of more than he could chew. Now, everything he's made to me satisfaction. Problem being what he's not made. And I ain't talking about a missing Tweedle nor a straight crouton either. Talking about the main course of grilled dodo. So I'd be much obliged if you could whip up 2 servants instead and get him over to him quick. In case you're not familiar with the dish, this is one of the Bismarck salt favorites. You wrap garlic and salt to a piece of dodo tenderloin, then grill it. Shouldn't pose a resin star like yourself no trouble. Sure. I guess. Need to make 2 grilled dodo. Grilled dodo. Level 6 to 10? Level 15? Oh yeah, 11. Wow. Okay, we need some Garlean garlic. Okay, quickly check the gathering log. Garlean garlic. Western Tonlan, Nofikas, Wells. Okay. Alright, so, well, it looks like we're gonna go off to... you know what? Okay, let's switch to the other quests. We're gonna do this one, but I want to get the garlic. Yeah. I don't know why I'm so indecisive suddenly. You know what? Let's just buy some garlic from this guy. We don't need to have every single thing be made by hand. Just give me 2 garlics. Garlic. 1 and 2. Not even gonna bother trying to make it high quality because it doesn't matter because it's for a quest. And I got 3 servings at once? Damn! Here it is. Oh, I guess Ingham. What is it now? The Guildmaster has entrusted me with the preparation of a sizable order, so if you don't mind, I shall get back to work. Huh? You've brought me 2 servings of grilled dodo? And what percentage do you propose I do with... Oh, the main course! How could I have forgotten the main bloody course? And it's far too late to start preparing now. Damn it, your grilled dodo will have to do. Only hope the quality of the other course and accompaniment compensates for it. 9-12. You cooked these? The golden brown hue, tantalizing the eyes from betwixt the perfect diamond pattern of griddle lines. The surface is seared to perfection. Aye, over a hot fire to seal in the juices, just as the Guildmaster teaches. And this irresistible aroma. Just enough garlic to balance the dodo's gamey richness, but not so much as to overwhelm the palate. Beg pardons. As I was saying, this is impressive. Grilled dodo may seem a simple dish, but therein lies the rub. One thing goes wrong, everything goes wrong. I could not have produced anything near the standard. God damn it! I practiced night and day in order to improve my skills, only to botch my largest order ever, and then you come along and save the day. You of all bloody people. What have I done to deserve this? Suffice it to say, I am not pleased with how things have turned out, but you've done me a kindness, and I always repay my debts. Listen well, for I will share with you information that I should prove to your profit. You know what guild leaves are, I trust? Well, there's a variety that calls for culinary expertise. They're known as tradecraft leaves, as they provide an excellent opportunity to hone your skills while earning coin. If such work interests you, I recommend you speak with Tmokri of the Adventurers Guild. And on that note, Away with you. Now, for whatever reason, with the Culinarian, we're actually past level 10. Okay. Oh, we do not have another one? We need to be level 15. Okay, interesting. Alright, so I guess that's gonna do it for the Culinarian. We now have the two, smithing professions level up. Which we do at the aftercare. No. Yes? Yes, this is the closest thing. I should... that... Alright, I don't know what we're currently... Armorer. Ah, Joanna. I take it you're now intimate with every aspect of the Bronze Ingot's production. Good, then you can assist us in a pressing matter. It seems that one of our younger members, Swithin, accepted an order which he would struggle to fulfill in thrice the time he promised. While I am tempted to let him squeal under the weight of his own ambition, the guild is not in the habit of delivering late. Several veteran armorers have volunteered their service, but I would also like you to assist in this matter. On the one hand, you will be helping to spare the guild the necessary embarrassment, and on the other, you will be deepening your understanding of the craft. The builder could not have planned it better. For your part in this endeavor, you are to craft 3 bronze hoplons. You'll need bronze plate and maple lumber to make your shields. While we're on the subject, how have you been acquiring your materials? The markets are a reliable source, but have you considered making an arrangement with a miner or botanist? As you have gleaned, the craft calls for a near constant supply of copper and tin, both of which are commonly mined in the region of Thanalan. Should your purse grow too light for comfort, there is little to stop you from taking a pickaxe yourself. For the time being, however, I want you to concentrate on honing your skills as an armorer. With the fundamentals under your belt, hoplons shouldn't prove too challenging. But do not fall into the trap of complacency. A poorly wrought shield is worse than no shield at all. Each piece you craft, however simple, must reflect the utmost attention to detail. Make the guild proud, Joanna. Alright. Have I made them before? Yes. So I need... boy, so I need 5 more bronze plates and 3 maple lumbers. And I need a bunch of bronze ingots to make these. Which is not a problem, thankfully. Was it? Oh, yeah. Quick synthesis is nice. These we'll try making by hand. It should be an immediate matter. Three. I need 1 more ingot. And we do a quick switch to the botanist. No, the carpenter. Make some more lumber. How do I do this? Let's do a few. Have I not done the carpenter quest? Where's the carpenter quest? Yeah, it's here. Why did I skip the carpenter quest? Because they don't have an aetherite associated to it. That's why. Alright, back to us here. Bronze Hoplon. Let's make all three. Oh, and I guess I actually only need to make two. Okay, well, I guess I couldn't stop it, but... I'll fare with your task. Do you have those 3 hoplons for me? Yes. Impressive. You have managed to balance the conflicting requirements of sturdiness and portability, much as you balance hardiness and malleability in your first task. Bronze blade is securely fitted and should weather the most vicious blows without becoming dislodged. And importantly, your work was swift and sure. Many an armorer has lost a sale due to late delivery, and rightly so. The customer's need for armor is invariably pressing, and its absence likely to be sorely felt. Given the stakes, a reputation for reliability can mean handsome profits, especially at a time when the Maelstrom is seeking armorers to outfit its ever-expanding ranks. It's all we can do to keep pace with the Grand Company's order for equipment. And that is why every member of our guild must support the next, much as the warriors of Eld supported their fellows in the phalanx with their shields. Though you have but recently begun your training, a woman of your natural talents belongs on the front line. I think the time has come for you to learn the use of another weapon in the armorer's arsenal. Specifically pliers. Take the spare and try using them in combination with your hammer. You will feel strange at first, but persist and you will find that your work proceeds a damn sight more smoothly. When you think you've mastered the pliers, I'll want to see the results of your dedication. Until then, Joanna. Alright, all the stuff. Sucks. And there's one more. Ah, Joanna, just the last I was hoping to see. I have a new initiate that has near exhausted my reserves of patience, and I think she would benefit from seeing the results of a peer's dedication and skill, specifically yours. Her name is Granny, and Builder held me she's the most distracted, fumble-fingered craftswoman ever to lift her hammer. If she could but learn to forge the simplest of items with a constant supervision, I would consider it a rare victory. It's unfortunate that Bar God did not see fit to invest all of my armors with your innate talents. But I suppose we must all start somewhere, and I abandoned every initiate that was slow to grasp the technique. Our guild would have a grand total of, 9 members? Perhaps 10. I jest, but would be few enough of our clients in the Maelstrom would have to share breastplates. So what say you, Joanna? You only need to craft a dozen sheet of bronze plate to supplement Granny's own. While they are ready, I want you to deliver them to Lass in person. Mayhap your example will inspire her to take more care of her work. Ah, jeez. 12 sheets of bronze plate? I don't know. It requires a lot of ingots. In fact, I don't think I have enough bronze to do it, straight up. And the the weaponsmith or whatever the other job's called will definitely need more bronze too. Yeah. Alright, yeah, no, we can only make at most 8. Alright, so tell you what. Let's go back to, let me pop back out to the Aether out here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a small detour in Ul'dah and pop back to the Af Castle with a having a bunch of copper and tin saved up. So yeah, see you in a second. Alright, after a little bit of grinding, I built a bunch of bronze ingots. I've grabbed a bunch of extra copper and tin, so we should be good to go for this particular quest, as well as whatever the other smithing profession has to throw at us. So let me swap back to armor. Oh, you lose the sprint when you switch classes? That's a bummer. But good to know for the future, I guess. Right, so we need to make... we already have... 1, so we're just gonna make it 11. Oh, do we get... no. Why are we 1 below? I could have sworn we already had 1. But maybe I was wrong. Alright. This was a lot of plates, to be honest. Oh, you must be Joanna. The Guildmaster told me you'd be... Wait, where did I put my hammer? Ah, there it is. Sorry, what were you saying? Right, yes, I would be most grateful for the extra sheets of bronze plate. Gods, did you craft these yourself? Why, they're absolutely... Whoa! Nearly dropped them. No harm done, though. As I was saying, I can certainly see why the Forge Master speaks so highly of your work. Bronze is the perfect color and thickness, so I assume you carefully measured out the amounts of tin and copper? How is that too much tin? Did you know metal can shatter? Well, it didn't. Truth be told, I've tended to put all my efforts into making the armor itself rather than bothering with the base materials. I mean, compared to hammering out glorious winged helms or ornate greaves, measuring out metals just seems so trivial. But looking at your work, I'm beginning to wonder. I never realized how beautiful a simple sheet of bronze could be. With materials like these, just imagine the sturdy, shiny suits of armor one might create. Seems I've been putting the cart before the chocobo. From this moment onwards, I swear to focus all my attention and care on the task at hand, even if the task at hand is forging bronze ingots. And what of you, Joanna? Do you have any grand projects waiting for you on the anvil? I've heard some of the senior armorers boasting about the coin they made through tradecraft leaves. Might that be something you'd consider? They say it's Mokri over at the Drowning Wench is one to talk to, and that's where I'd be heading once I improve my technique. Now where did I put that hammer? Yeah, they're all sending us to do the leave quests with the level 10 last quest, huh? Alright. Right, so gotta switch to blacksmith. Yo, what's up, bro? Priest the Builder, I was afraid you might have joined up with another crew. The thought of it pained me so much I was down at the wedge till the morning bells I was. But here you are, still brimming with potential. And with some extra meat on your smitten arm, if me eyes don't deceive me. So, something new, something new. Oh, of course, how could I forget? Join up with, I made you craft 3 bronze crossbane hammers, just like the ones all of our apprentice smithies use. For this, you'll need bronze, maple lumber, and hempen cloth. Now, I know making the bronze won't pose you no trouble, but allow me to offer you a bit of advice regarding the materials. If you want to save yourself some coin, you might consider mining your own copper and tin out in the woods. And if you don't tickle your fancy, you might consider whacking the old goblin till it stops moving. They'll all go around him, see? There's... And it ain't as if swinging a sword at all different from pounding a lump of metal into shape, is it? At the end of the day, though, how you go about getting the bits and pieces don't matter to me. I just want to see if you can make a decent hammer. Do what needs to be done and come back when it's done. Alright. Bronze crossbane hammers. So I need 3 cloths, and that's it. Means I need to switch to my weaver. And then we can switch back to the smithy. And we're just gonna go quick synthesis, because I don't have time for this shit. Ah, crap, we're gonna get the level 10 quest, aren't we? Oh. There they are. Where are the members I asked for, lass? Hey, seems like last time we're no fluke. This year's some impressive work, lass. Now, laymen might look at this and think you just stuck a piece of bronze in a maple stick, but you've done a damn sight more than that, whether you know it or not. The hammer's a tool, after all, and the head's got to grip the shaft for tens of thousands of strikes. What's more, when a smith is spanning a red-hot piece of metal, her hammer takes up some of the heat and swells a touch. Which ain't a problem, unless it's a poorly made piece of shite. Take it from me, lass, there's few things more embarrassing than flinging a glowing hammerhead over your shoulder straight into the eye of your newest apprentice, even if he did eventually get his sight back. But I reckon your hammers won't lead to any incidents like that. In short, I'm happy with what you've done. Now, I'll spare us both the don't rest on your laurel speech if it's all the same to you. Stating the bleeding obvious is best done with a drink in your hand, I find. But well done, any road. Here, you'll be needing this. A hammer will suffice for simple smithing, but complex jobs call for a more delicate touch, which is what a file gives you. Using one alongside your hammer will make your life a good deal easier, whatever you're crafting. Try smithing something simple. I guarantee you'll see the difference. When you've done that, do it again. I want you to practice so you can wield that file as well as your hammer. Once you've got the hang of it, come back here for another task. You know what, lass? It may not be my place to say it, me being your guildmaster and all, but I like you. I really like you. Together, there's now we can't... What? Why are you making that face at me? No, I didn't mean like that. You're the most promising pupil I've had in God's knows how long, as I was just waxing sentimental for a moment. You can't honestly tell me you don't get a bit emotional when you've been out at night before and... Ah, forget it. Been working hard, have you? I can tell, but this is just the beginning, lass. You see, the art of blacksmithing is deeper than the deepest ocean. And if you plan on getting to the bottom of it, you'll need to sink? No, that's not good. Alright, how about this? If you mean to set sail for the faraway land of, Smith and Mastery, you mustn't try to make the journey in a dinghy. Ah, the hell's with it. Just make me a dozen bronze rivets, lass. Alright. So we need 11 more ingots. Should be easy enough. Smack, smack, smack. Alright. Now with that, we make the rivets. It's nice to see her doing all the work. God bless Quick Synthesis. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Whew. Big difference. Alright. Here are your rivets. Grease the Builder, you've done it again. These rivets are perfect. But don't take that to mean they're special, because they ain't. You see, rivets got to be perfect, and I'll tell you for why. If you're pounding something and your hammer breaks, you can't just grab a new one. But it's a whole other story when your rivets fail. Ever seen an airship, lass? Marvelous things they are, but bloody complicated. Now imagine you're a dozen moms above Limsa and your fancy flying boat starts springing rivets. Might be it's from the engine, might be from the hull. Don't make no difference. Whichever it is, you're really buggered. If I wasn't that airship, lass, taking in the gorgeous view as the confounded contraption tumbled down to the earth below, I'd be cursing them rivets with all my heart. Aye, and the half-hours bastard that shot him out too. And you wouldn't want that on your conscience, would ye? Which is why you must always make quality products that stands the test of time. To help you learn the importance of quality, I want you to try smithing for your paying customers. So by having a word with Tomokri down the wench, she should be able to point you in the direction of Helium Instance as need the services of a talented lass like yourself. Own your craft, earn some coin, hell, have a drink while you're at it. The wench is always serving. Alright. Oh, this looks actually significantly better for some reason. Alright. This finishes up almost all of the crafting quests. We mistakenly forgot to do the Carpenter's Guild. Oh, we still have the Fisher. Ugh. 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 Gross. I don't like fishing games, so I hate them so much, but gotta do them. Alright, Fisherman's Guild. What's in your eye, Joanna? I know that glimmer. It's the I am the Fisher. It's the thrill of the bite. rising up to the challenge of our rival. Keep the spark alive, friend. You don't want to end up like a while ago. Not that I'm worried about you. Oh yes, I can see it. There's a fire inside you, burning for fish. More fish. Bigger fish. It's time to feed that fire. Today's the day. Today you catch your first big one. No one ever forgets their first. Journey forward to the banks of Nim in Middellanoskia. There you will find her and the Princess Trout. Take the princess and return here triumphant. Her Royal Highness is drawn to crayfish balls. Oh, I already have one. Yeah, I actually got two. Well, that was nice. I wasn't expecting it, but it was nice. Depending on your perspective, you either rescued or abducted the princess. A prim and proper princess she is. We'll ready her as a royal roast, a feast fit for a king. The king can keep his fancy feast. Any fisherman worked with salt prefers their trout prepared simply. Sound like a surly, salted mouth sea hat. Hand her over here and heed how the cultured classes cook. Fine day will be when I take culture lessons from you. Besides, I didn't send Serena out to that river to fetch a fish for you. I sent her out to fetch a fish for me. For my lesson, that is. Yes, of course, that was the purpose of this expedition. Anyway, as you have learned, catching a proper fish requires perseverance, plain and simple. And the splendid Princess Trout can testify to that. Continue to apply the lessons I've taught you, and before you know it, you'll be swimming in fish. Doesn't that sound appetizing? Actually not really. Like, I don't really like it, but alright, and the fisher's done too. So, we're gonna head back to Gridania, do the carpenter one, at which point we'll go to Ul'dah, and finally do the level 15 pugilist quest. Then I can replace the stupid rogue class with pugilist in my main classes to level up. In fact, I might play the, whatchamacallit? The Mystery Quest, which we've put on hold for a little bit. I might play the Mystery Quest with a pugilist for a little bit. Alright, you are you. Oh, missed the entrance. Oh, it's plain from your bearing that you and your side have begun to move as one, as true partners. Good. You're ready for the second test. You must be the wood. Before, you brought me maple lumber to demonstrate your knowledge of wood. This time, you will demonstrate your ability to create with it. I need to create 3 maple shields. For this, you require maple lumber and bronze rivets. As you would expect, our guild supplier, Farewell, has no shortage of that which you might require. If you desire a more economical solution, however, you might consider a more traditional method of acquisition. Many materials essentials to our craft are harvested from our steadfast allies, the botanists of the Great Lung Brewery. Were you to befriend one of their number, you might be able to come to a mutually beneficial arrangement. Or if you would rather not be beholden to another, you could even try your hand at botany. Now go and do not disappoint me. I already have 2 apparently, so that's good. Any chance I can make one more? I do need 2 bronze rivets, and those I cannot make, but blacksmith could, right? I need 2 more ingots, which is fine. I can make like a few more. hate when you accidentally crit and get an excellent ingot. It's like, no, I don't... it's rivets they said that I needed, right? You... For that, yes. I need 2 rivets, and I need 1 more shield. So I guess it's, I currently have 0, so I just want to make 2. Ah, damn it. Is that gonna be good enough? Alright. This way I can also get rid of a couple of... Oh, actually, no. Ugh. Never mind. I need to make 1 more. Which means I need 2 more rivets. And 1 more lumber. Let me use up the high quality ingots. Okay. Okay. Close. Swap back out. Let me... Nope. April Shield. Okay. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to start looking at my inventory a little more closely. Especially the weapons. You are no workaday character. That much is plain. Well done, child. Your shields are most satisfactory. Baroness of the grain, the lingering scent of maple. Your choice of materials is excellent, the construction above criticism. Few carpenters can claim such skill. The Elzen once favored shields of wood, did you notice? Today it is not so. They, like our adventurer brethren, are wont to choose the surety of the armorer's metal. But the shield of wood provides ample protection for a lower price. It is readily made and readily replaced if broken. And while not quite so sturdy, it may yet serve to spare a man his doom just as readily as any shield of metal. To imbue shield and spear with your strength, to pour your life into the wood that others might preserve their own. This is what it means to be the wood. But such responsibility is not to be taken lightly, child. You have passed the second test, and in doing so have earned this amateur claws hammer. Though a saw will suffice for many tasks, a carpenter who holds blade and hammer both can perform his trade with greater ease. If you wish to improve as a carpenter, it is essential that you learn to use the 2 tools in combination. Continue to refine your skills and return to me when you are ready to take the next step. Alright, and with that, we have, I believe, successfully completed the quest for everybody. Both disciple, well, except for the pugilist, which we now have to go do. Everybody's level 5 quests, and a bunch of level 10 quests for the crafting ones, too. Okay. So, what we're gonna do now is... Look up our fucking armor chest, man. And by clean up our armory, I mean, let's go find a retainer and put that shit in their inventory. Here. This is the downside of trying to level everything at once, more or less. Space is a precious commodity. Alright, I'm gonna just give you some shit, because I really kind of need to. Okay. 1, 2... You know what, all the plundered stuff, basically all the stuff that I'm currently... that nobody is wearing, I'm gonna put away. Oh, no. Sorry. Retrieve. Get the needle back, yes. Okay, good. Oh, that's why, okay. And this guy. And this guy. 5, 10, 15, 19. 4, 8, 11, 15, 18, 20. Uh-oh. Oh no, because there's the one that I'm currently holding, right? Which is the saw. Which does not pop in my armor, because the stuff you wear does not actually pop in your armory. Okay, we're good. Boy, so many weapons. Honestly, most of the stuff is not better. But we still have a few let me actually... So here I do want to try and keep one of each kind. Maybe these I want to grab back. Level 15, Dispel Ward, Dispel Magic, Gladiator. Everybody's better than this at this point. Everybody's better than this. Everybody's better than that. Everybody's better than that. I don't care about the Tantalus vest. I don't care about the Strife vest. Care about these. I don't care about these. 5 is too low. 5 is too low. 6 is too low. 8 is frankly too low. Spool of War. Yeah, we'll keep one of these. They're literally the same. It's just the color that changes. Oh, and one of them is equipped. Okay. Then we got a 15 of magic, a 15 of war. We actually got 2 15 of magic, but they're equipped by different people, so... Actually, no. One of them is equipped, the other one is not, so let's put this one away. Level 17, tank. Level 21, all classes. Okay, that's good enough. We don't have as many pants, so that's fine, I guess. Here. Again, don't care about Squall's boots, these boots, these boots, these boots, fuck the shit. Too low, too low, too low. Level 11, do we have 2... Actually, we have 3 identical ones, don't we? Okay, we don't need them. 15 of war. Sure, let's keep it. 2 17 of magic. We might as well just pick one. This is probably better, right? Yeah, looks like it's better. Those are the tank ones. We have 2 pairs. Okay. Any non-equipped things here we can also turn in because nobody's gonna use them. Okay. Then we can sell some stuff here. I mean, the retainer can hold a bunch, well, some things. Oh, you know, that's fine. Wait. Yes. Okay. Here, let's sort things again. We are running out of space. Okay, time for Ulda. And specifically, time to smack the shit out of some people in Ulda. UG. Man, just something about Ulda. It always takes longer to load my stuff. Come on. Ah, there you are, Serena. I hope you've come prepared for a lesson. Today, I want you to go and fight the toxic toads that nested the unholy hair. Make no mistake, lass, these toads are huge, which means they have huge guts. But that's beside the point. The point is, you'll need to use your head to overcome them. Thanks to their immense girth, these toads hit hard. Fortunately, they tend to hit wild as well, so bide time and wait for an opening. And when that opening shows, twack! Rip and tear through your foe with your fists. So if you're defeated the Toads, I want you to bring me fat with their legs. Chuchuto and I will be waiting for you at Black Rush Station. Your lesson continues there. Okay, yeah, let's just port to Black Rush. And really need to get Chocobo soon. Because that is another way we can improve our carrying capacity and put some stuff in a saddle. Oh yeah, these toads. I think yeah, it must have been with the pugilist. We like fucked them around and they did not like that at all. Also, let me swap pugilist for rogue. Yeah, but we're here for the aura bones. But we're a lot stronger now. Yeah, these guys don't hit that hard anymore, dude. They have an even weaker hit when you actually, when you actually stun them, I was about to say. Come on, hit him. Or one more. Hells yeah. Alright, let's just render. Why not? Hey, there should be... There's the workers. Are the sentries nearby too? Guess not. We'll run into things at some point. As you go on, the hunting log... So, the hunting log is essential for the first 10 levels. At that point, it doesn't become... It's not as important as it used to be. Let me repair all my gear. Alright. So, did you bring me the toad legs? Alright, this is the stuff, alright? Now, I just need some butter, slime, lemon, and a pinch of... Master? What I meant to say was, you're done well to defeat the toxic toads, Joanna. For the next part of your lesson, you'll be putting your endurance to the test against... That was true! Having Holofist is really here! I can take nary a step outside the guild without being flogged by fiends, such as the Press of Fame. Please, sir, I have grave need of your legendary skills. Somnus is being smuggled through Blackbrush Station. I reported this to the Brass Blades and Stone Torches, asking them to put an end to it, but they both turn a blind eye. Somnus. That's the mind-warping substance made from dream flowers. Those who ever indulge are said to fall into eternal slumber. My dear friend suffered the very fate. That's why I want to put an end to the smuggling. But I'm just an ordinary person, and there's precious little I can do. You've done enough to bring word to me, friend. For as sure as Hammond Holyfist is my name, I'll see a smuggler scum thrown in the dungeon before the bell is through. God bless you, sir. You truly are a hero to us all. Slight change of plans, Joanna. If listening to the endurance test, we're gonna find and apprehend the smugglers. But first, we must gather information. You too, find out what you can from the people of Blackbrush Station. Report back once you've learned something. So, oh, I just need to talk to people. Okay. Searching for Somnus smugglers, you say? Word is they're associated with the Alacron, a coalition of cold-blooded criminals. But beware, they always act in alliance. There is an abandoned Kickern lair short distance west of the Coffer and Coffin. Decent folk tend to give that place a wide berth. Ideal for a smuggling operation, wouldn't you say? It appears a silver-haired Lalafell was seen skulking around the station recently. He was headed west, bearing a suspicious burden. Alright, Master. The Alacron are likely headed in a silver-haired Lalafell. I don't like the sound of this, not one bit. Like as not, the smugglers operate out of the abandoned Kickern lair west of the Coffer and Coffin. We'll lie in wait for them there. Oh, giant tortoise. Yeah, these are too low leaves or fates. Down here? Yeah. Alright. Tall's Rose! That's... Yeah, we've really outdone ourselves this time. Mr. Wegfar's bound to be pleased. Save the talk. We have crates to move. Rakuta! It is you, isn't it? Chitu and Master. It's been a while. You vanished from the guild with nary word, and we found you here smuggling Somnus with those villains? What is the meaning of this? Rukta, my boy, I don't teach you how to fight so you can become a pox on society. My student or no, you must be held accountable. Chuchuto, join him. Your lesson begins. Apprehend the smugglers. You lot, take care of these meddlers. Alright. Why am I missing so much? Oh, because you're fucking level 20, that's why. I love that I'm taking care of one, while Chuchuto is kind of handling 3 at the same time. Oh, I have no fear, Chuchuto. Not while you're aggroing them, at least. What? Why are Marmot stacking me? What? Did they just randomly happen here, or...? Oh, okay. Boy, there's a lot of these jerks, huh? And they're all pugilists, too. Jesus, Chuto, I could have finished him off. Come on. That's mean. I'm an Holy Fist, but that's... If you know who I am, then you'll know what's good for you. Come quietly, or there will be trouble. Holy Fist, don't make me laugh. You're being fooled, all of you. Who's fooling who? What are you talking about? It was a dark night several moons ago. I was out in the wilds training alone. From a distance, I caught sight of Master leaving the tavern and turning for the city. Thinking to accompany him back, I followed on his heels and was about to call out when I saw this. Huh? You would challenge the Holy Fist? You have fighting spirit that would grant you that, but you do well to know your limits. So be it, oh boy. Master? You're red me I remove. You're no ordinary marmot. Master! All I wanted was to be surrounded by scantily clad maidens when my time came. The gods are cruel. Master, what is the meaning of this? Explain yourself. Now you've seen it with your own eyes. Master was beaten by a marmot. A common bleeding marmot. Who would remind us how strong he was at every turn, but he was lying through his teeth. I can scarcely believe my eyes. Wait till Master Wegfar learns of this. I'm intrigued by this story, actually. Forgive me, Chuchito, Joanna. I didn't mean to deceive anyone. Least of all my students. Amon Holifus conquered every foe that stood before him, but he couldn't conquer all age. My strength, my reflexes, my endurance. They've all left me. There's nothing here but a decrepit old man. I'll be alone for a while. I'll make my own way back to the guild. From now on, you're true as Chuchito bids, Joanna. No, Chuchito! He's an old man, Chuchito. What did you expect? You gotta be young to be a good pugilist. Loading, loading, loading. I'm surprised I'm not getting... I hope I'm getting something for this thing. I haven't been getting new action. I guess I get one... yeah, so this has to be... what I get. Come on. Oh, right, the master's not here anymore, probably. I've been doing some thinking, Joanna. While it is true that Master had been deceiving us, he meant us no harm. Besides, now in my life, had he not taken me in all those years ago, I would have died in some ditch. I could never bring myself to hate him. Even if he were an ordinary old man, I would still respect him. Alas, with the truth of his condition revealed, Master Haman has lost his sense of purpose, his will to teach. I cannot bear to see him like this. I want to regain his confidence, but for this, he needs to regain his former strength. Listen, Joanna. Master ever said to you, Master ever said that you remind him of his younger self. Were you to continue showing rapid improvements, I dare to hope that it would rekindle his fighting spirit. To this end, I will teach a new technique, one which Master Haman used to great effect during his prize fighting days. Steel Peak, it's called, and it sees you channel your gathered chakra into a powerful attack perform with your entire body. Make this technique your own, Joanna, and strive to grow stronger still. When next Master Haman beholds you, he will surely be moved to action. Yeah, we have better than all this crap. Alright, we've unlocked the chakra gauge. Which means we also need to find a HUD, grab it, make it simple. I wish I could change all of the gauges at once, but they don't let you do that. Because it's gotta be the current UI. Alright. Okay, so what does Steel Peak do? Potency of 180. Shares a recast hammer with Howling Fist. Okay. Alright. So, I think at this point, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop recording for a little bit, do a dungeon or two to try and get to level 20 with the Pugilist, and then from there, do the next quest. So I'm gonna warp to Adventurers Guild, and I will see you soon. Alright, thanks to the magic of black screens as a way to transition, we now have a level 20 Pugilist. So we are ready to take the next quest. And I think finishing that will probably finish the stream. It might actually be some more time before I do another one of these. Because again, the higher your level, the longer it takes to level a bunch of classes up. But the next leveling stream will probably do all of the level 15, level 10, sorry, not level 15, level 10 crafting things. And potentially level 15 for a couple of them. Oh, it's you, Drana. I'm sorry, but I don't have anything to teach you. If I ever did at all, you're far better off training under Tuto. You'll find her over yonder. Just leave me be. I was so hopeful that seeing you improve in leaps and bounds would spur Master Hamon out of his doldrums. Seems more must be done. Perhaps the end result is not so important as the manner in which you get there. In other words, if you were to train precisely as Master Hamon once did, overcome self-same challenges he did in his youth, I dare say would stoke the fires of his fighting spirit. Listen well, Drana. Master once told me he used to refine his combinations by provoking deadly creatures into unleashing their fury upon him. For that purpose, he often went to the southern part of Drybone to find the hornet clouds there. To this day, the tree trunks that he stuck to stir the Valken from their hives bear the mark of his fists. I want you to seek out these trees and do as Master Hamon once did. Strike them with a bootchain combo and find the hornet clouds that emerge. Once you have felled enough of these creatures to collect 3 of their stingers, return here and present them to Master Hamon. They will remind him of better days, I am sure of it. Alright. Rebellion. Okay. That's beautiful. Don't know what that is, but it's pretty impressive. Guess it's just Etherite, right? It's gotta be. This is an actual, yeah. Assuming I get there in time, I can at least complete it. This one is not a particularly challenging first part. I'm really curious to see where they lead us next, though. Right, indentation number 2. Footshine. This too, I guess? Where's the last one? Here it is. Alright. Nope. Just kidding. One more guy. Too much teleporting in this game. Which, you know, is better than World of Warcraft where whenever you take a flight, you actually have to sit through the freaking flight. I guess the reason for it is that here, each region is actually a separate map, so you can just load in that part of it. Whereas World of Warcraft is technically a seamless environment, and you could cross the whole thing. Which is why they can't just, they can just teleport you to places for the most part. Come on, dude. Can you please spawn? Thank you. Charles balls! These are hornet stingers! You trained us that one stayed out in Drybone? Hey, these hornet claws were right pesky buggers. I fear lost count of the times they stung me to remember the, places well enough. The pain was nigh unbearable, but I always stood my ground. Ah, the memories of my younger days come flooding back. What I wouldn't give to relieve them. Joanna, I want you to fight me, right here, right now. Make me remember what it's like to be young again. To have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Sure. Want me to kick your ass, old man? I will kick your ass. Alright. Oh, I guess this is gonna be a very short one, isn't it? Sorry. That's funny. His leveling up as we do. Okay. And stay down! One more round. Sure, I'll give you all you want, old man. I feel like we're gonna go one more time, probably. Nope, that was it. Yeah, gods, I haven't felt this invigorated since forever. When I'm fighting you, it's as though I'm fighting my younger self. Mayhaps there's still hope for these old bones. I'll make my comeback yet, see if I don't. What are you doing, old man? Learning how to walk. You're work for White Axe! Ain't none to call me in ages. Nay, not since the day you defeated me on the Blood Sands. I gave a prize fighting after that humiliation, but it weren't long till I found a place in the Holocran. Your boy Rarukuta works for me now. Imagine me surprised when I learned he used to train under the mighty Holy Fist. But Holy Fist is nothing but a name these days, so I'm told. How'd you sleep at night knowing how flaccid you've become? Of course, if you're having trouble nodding off, you could always try a whiff of somnus. I'll even give you a complimentary sample. But like as not, a doddering old sort like you would ever wake up again. Shut your mouth, McFarrell. I'll shut it for you. Now, let's be civilized for a moment, eh? We're old friends, after all, and friends help each other out. You mentioned making a comeback just now. If you're serious about it, I'll be glad to lend a hand. By way of motivating you, how about we have us a rematch? Of course, it takes place in public, just like old times. Oh, and there should be a fitting purse as well. Let's say the winner gets the Pugilist Guild. What? That's ridiculous. Master, you're not obligated to take him up on this. This must be your little nursemaid. Rest assured, after I've taken over the guild, I'll keep her on as my personal assistant. Do you really mean to fight him? Have no fear, Chuchuka. Master. China, I don't mean to put undue pressure on you. But the fate of the guild rests upon your shoulders. I don't believe this. Listen to me, Chuchuka. I know I can do this. I just need Joanna to keep getting stronger as she's been doing so far. Fighting her reminds me of who I used to be. I'm confident I can be that man again. Loading. I feel like it's old that specifically. I don't run into these issues in Gridania and Limsa Laminsa. I wonder if Fulda is just a more popular destination for whatever reason. There's more PCs to load up. You giving me something good, or... Boy. If you're feeling apprehensive about this rematch business, I don't blame you. I'm not blind to reality. If I were to face Swag far as I am now, I'd be down for the count a matter of heartbeats, if not lying dead in a pool of my own blood. But I'm determined to win, and I can with your help. Your presence sets my fighting spirit to raging, Joanna. So keep up your training. I promise to do the same. When you've grown stronger, return here, and we'll both continue our lessons. Ooh. Do I have all of this stuff already? It's hard to tell. Yeah, let me just grab that and... Alright. And this, I believe, will do it for our series of streams for today. And by today, I mean when I'm recording this offline. But it's gonna end our recording number 2. So We had a bunch of progress. You know, we've just to summarize over. I've actually done both of these leveling streams you're watching on YouTube. I've done between the last stream that I just did at the same time as which this one is posted, and the next stream I'm gonna do. So it's fascinating. We have brought a bunch of jobs to level 10. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have brought one new job to level 20 and made it one of our new main jobs. And kind of just let fucking Rogue off the side, because Rogue's kind of boring. Yeah, so... This game is still a blast. I'm gonna keep playing through it. I might do some more off-stream leveling for Gladiator, Conjurer, Lancer, Thaumaturge, maybe get those to level 15 or 20 for next time. And develop a little bit more the Principles of Land in hand. We're definitely gonna get Matter and Botanist to 12. Man, Botanist is basically at 20. Actually, you know what? Let's, instead of wrapping it up here, let's do one more thing. One more thing. Just one. Just one more thing. So we have the best gear. Let's look at our gathering log. Let's go to Moraby Bay. Okay, so we just go to Limsa and go out. Yep, perfect. It's like, we're so close to level 20 with our botanist that I'm like, I kind of just need to do it. Lower. There they are. Lush vegetation patch. Yeah, let's start grabbing. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Oh, we're guaranteed to get hit 20, like the next thing we grab. We're gonna go through, explore, grab all these patches. Make sure... Okay, first of all, remove this. This is all stuff that was gonna be essential for a culinarian. Okay, now let's do a bunch of grapes. I forget what these do. Oh, increased chance of grabbing items. Yep. Yep, just more grapes. Man, gathering is just so fun. Like, I don't know why. There's just something about it that I'm just like, ooh, I get to choose what to gather from this. It's no coincidence that miner and botanist are my highest professions at the moment. We got everything? Yeah, we got everything. Alright. That's good enough. We're gonna go to Gridania. Back to our friend Botanist and see what he wants us to do. And see what we get out of it, because, I mean, at this point, it feels like I don't even know what the quests will be about, besides, like, fleshing out the story of the guild a little bit. This game is just so good. What's up, Fufusha? Good morning, Joanna. I see from the soul in your hands that you have been as diligent as ever in your botany. I am not surprised. As we develop new skills, so do our labors become more varied, and thus does our motivation grow. You have noted motivation can only take one so far. If you wish to master botany, you must pay heed to those details which you have until now taken for granted. In particular, I speak of gear, the tools of our trade. Not all tools are created equal, you see, and if you are to work with any degree of efficiency, you must use such gear as befits your ability. Lest you misunderstand, I'm not telling you to go and replace your gear. There is a more frugal way to improve your tools, and one more respectful to nature besides. Tell me, have you heard of materia? It's a kind of crystal that can be used to enhance the efficacy of gear. In the past, the enhancement process required certain catalysts found throughout nature, the gathering of which was our domain, but new methods have rendered them obsolete. Be it as it may, these substances still make for ideal subjects of trading for budding botanists such as yourself. Therefore, for your next task, I would like you to gather a quantity of one such catalyst, namely grade 1 carbonized matter. 15 fragments should suffice. The research of the area surrounding Ailport will provide fruitful. The hamlet lies in western Lanoska upon the island of Vilbrand. Once you have gathered the requisite amount, represent the carbonized matter to Sandra. It will teach you the basics of materia. Ooh. Sending us all the way to Ailport? Cool. Actually, we're gonna be cheap, so we're gonna port to Limsa first, and from there to Ailport. Gills don't grow on trees, you know? I don't know, that's not what I want to do. Ailport, right? I think he said. Damn it. Ailport, yes. So let me look at my gathering log. Oh yeah, it's in the 16 to 20. Okay. Perfect. Let me, raise up my ability by a little bit. Right. Raise. Alright, one more. I should have a thing. Hopefully things work out. Nope. Damn it! Okay. One more. This time we're gonna use the skill, so we guarantee to actually gather the stuff. Alright. Alright. How do we do stuff with materia? That's actually one of the things that I've always been fascinated by in this game, is that I really don't use materia. Because I don't do any of the high-level raids, but... Who I sent you to learn about materia, you say? Very well, bring me 15 fragments of grade 1 carbonized matter and we'll talk. Items. Team Fufusha has high hopes for you. Very well, let us speak of materia. The art of crafting with materia is yet new to Eorzea, who was born to her shores by a goblin scholar named Utimix a few years ago. But simply, the process begins with extracting materia from old gear. This is then attached to another piece of gear, enhancing the item's properties. Mind you, it's not as if any half-wit can do the attaching. No, it takes a skilled craftsman with the necessary knowledge and experience. And once, the process also requires substances known as catalyst. Carbonized matter you've gathered is one such substance. But then they discovered a way to attach materia without this stuff, and we botanists are a little more idle for it. Such is the way of progress. And that, my friend, is materia in brief. Now, I think you not to ask me about the workings of it. That sort of scholarly stuff is beyond my fathom. If you wish to know more, perhaps even try your hand at crafting the materia, I suggest you seek out the goblin Mutimix. Said he has his camp at a place called the Bonfire, out in the wilds of Central Thamlan. Oh, and keep in mind the materia comes in a great many varieties, each granting unique benefits to the gear it is attached to. I dare say you'll lose count of all the kinds you come across on your adventures. If I were you, I'd try to find a craftsman who'd be willing to attach materia for me. Chances are there's such a person among your list of acquaintances. Let me check. Yeah, that would be me. Once I level up enough. What's the best thing we can do? See, the defense and magic defense don't actually mean anything. And I feel like the stats for everything else are kind of the same as the ones that are already equipped, so I guess I'll do the gloves. Yeah, let's do the gloves. So what did you want me to do with the materia? Nothing? Okay. I guess that's just what it is. Alright, let's pop back to Ul'dah, and we'll actually call it a day. So yeah, thanks for watching. This was our bonus leveling stream, uploaded exclusively on youtube.com/gameswithnick. You can check me out, what I'm streaming on twitch.tv/gameswithnick. Final Fantasy XIV is probably still one of the things I stream outside of my regular schedule, which instead is focused on the other stuff you see full playthroughs of on the channel. If you're interested in any of that, come check me out. Like, subscribe here on YouTube, follow on Twitch, click the bell, all the good stuff. Thank you for watching. As usual, we'll have Joanna wave you off. Except that because of the lag. Okay. Joanna, wave you off for real this time. So thank you for watching. Bye all. I will see you next time.